of this red to the right middle. But it's risky, it's tough. Played it in the top. Thought by playing it in the top, he was had a little bit of insurance should he not pot it. But great pot it was.
Well, your 3 reds above the black. The bottom one closest to the black, goes to right middle. Well, I presume it goes because he's played for it. He's having a close look. And there's no real pressure on it because he's not going to leave anything should he miss. Yeah, nice pot. Now the 5 reds in the middle of the table, if he can get a cannon on the single red here, that will just bring everything into play. We'll have to nip the cue ball nicely. But just a matter of cannon, that single red. That's fine. Okay, flicked the other red first, but I think he's still okay.
16.
Look at the body language. Maybe he's not.
Yeah, and you can see he's just nudged the red. As Stephen said, he wanted to miss this first red. But he just flicked it and he knocked it, so he's not in a potable position. Tougher shot here. Right in the heart of the pocket though.
17. $24. $25.
This black to go 1 point in front.
$32.
Yeah, the
33.
opening red was worthy of a chance to win the frame. Absolutely stunning pot to the far right corner. And now he's got the balls at his mercy. Okay, he's going to need the red on the right cushion.
$38.
Which I think I would try
39.
and move sooner rather than later, because if you miss the cannon or the cannon doesn't work out properly, you could have a pot at the red near the left.
behind it. Decision, do you screw behind it or do you try and
Don't know, it's maybe just
move it?
one roll too much, maybe 2 cushions with topspin. No, he's playing the screw. Is he moving the pink? He is. He's trying to move it. So close.
22.
Yeah, you just felt it needed just a fraction of right-hand side on the cue ball there.
What I will agree with, he's managed to compose himself and since that second frame and get his focus back on what he's here to do. What I will agree with, it was a fabulous visit to the table. And since that second frame and get his focus back on what he's here to do. Just let Ronnie know that he is here to play a match to the table, and he has got form. Just let Ronnie know that he is here to play a match to the table, and he has got form. Just let Ronnie know that he is here to play a match to the table.
No, just flick the brown. It's okay, it's a good cue ball. Any fuller on the brown? You left a pot on. No, just flick the brown. It's okay, it's a good cue ball. Any fuller on the brown? You left a pot on. Just got that a bit too thick. He was looking for that target of green and brown. It's a good one to aim for. But catching the red too thick, he's left a possible pot on here for Ronnie. A bit too thick. He was looking for that to the right corner, but if he can get through to it. But catching the red too thick, he's left a possible pot on here for Ronnie. Positional shot, so going for the safety. But if he can get through to it, catching the red too thick, he's got that too thick. Pot on here for Ronnie. Positional shot, so going for the safety. So now the player, last 2 shots, putting the other under any pressure. Too thick. Positional shot, so for the safety. So now the player, last 2 shots, putting the other under any pressure. Too thick. The player, last 2 shots, putting the other under any pressure. Too thick. This is looking good. Just needed maybe another roll. I think Ronnie can see a red, but can't see a path back to balk. Just needed maybe another roll. I think Ronnie can see a red, but can't see a path back to balk. Just needed maybe another roll. I think Ronnie can see a red, but can't see Pass back to ball. Do just try and make the shot for Hussein as difficult as possible. As I say, there was no path back to ball. Certainly do pot this red to the right corner. Looks as though he's going to run into the black, so he needs a bit of luck with position. As I say, there was no path back to ball. Certainly do pot this red to the right corner. Looks as though he's going to run into the black, so he needs a bit of luck with position. As I say, there was no path back to ball. Certainly pot this red to the right corner. Looks as though he's going to run into the black, so he needs a bit of luck with position. Red to the right corner. Black. A bit of luck with position. Hit the wrong red. Bad misjudgment. Hit the wrong red. Bad misjudgment. Chance for Ronnie, but having missed like that, Hussein fortunate not to leave something easier than this. Bad misjudgment. Chance for Ronnie, but I think the choice is for Ronnie. As you play this red to the far right corner or the right middle. Don't have to do anything for position. I think the choice is for Ronnie. As you play this red to the far right corner or the right middle.
Yeah, I don't think when Ronnie played that last safety shot, or containing safety shot, the only shot he had, he would get this opportunity from it. That's a great shot. That's a great shot. Because these are the reds that are blocking up the black spot, the black being potted. So to play for these straight away, it's the art of break building, really.
7.
And I can only assume from playing that shot that the black's going to be in the clear when it's respotted, because Ronnie had every opportunity there to nudge that red away.
14.
Yep, no problem. Just got to avoid the kiss on this red near the top cushion.
15.
Great chance this to go to the mid-session interval with a 3-1 lead. That's the target. Just treat every session, little mini sessions. And that's another wonderful positional shot.
22.
Looks very focused, doesn't he, Stephen?
Yeah, and it's that shot from the blue. It's almost like
23.
if anyone's watching that wants to get better at break building, you know, if you see reds that are, you know, covering the black spot or the pink spot, and you want to get those colours back, you know, that's the art. Trying to get the black spot and pink spot free as soon as possible. There was other reds you could play for, but he knew that was the way of getting this break now, where it is. Frame and chance.
31. $38. 39.
stat. Pretty much
46.
emphasises what I was saying before about just never misses anything that he's not
47.
supposed to miss. Well, of course he does sometimes, but very, very rarely.
$61. 62.
So there's black and one more red to get to snooker's required. He's made it look so easy, but as Stephen said, it was that key shot, the first blue, get that red, get the black on its spot. And that's when people look and say, well, I could have potted that, I could have potted that, and that's all because of the wonderful cue ball control on display. Oh, well, there you go. He's played the cannon, thought, well, he's bound to be on the
69.
red. But he's on nothing. He's got a 69-point lead, but there's still 75 remaining.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 69.
He'll be slightly annoyed. Big favourite. But I'm saying Vafaei not out of this frame just yet. Well, not quite certain what he's looking at. I'm looking at it, and I don't think there's any chance of a three-ball plant or anything. No. So, he's got to get it safe, obviously, because Ronnie only needs one more red. And that's no easy ask here. It's not a three-ball plant. So he can't pot his way out of trouble.
Well, in the end, he played the shot about as well as he could.
As I say, Ronnie just needs the red. He's not even entertained this one that's closest to the top cushion. And I think that's why the saying put the cue ball in the jaws of the pocket. It just made it difficult. Frame ball though. Could be tempted. Particularly if there's not a telling safety shot at hand.
Yeah, he wants to play the cue ball to bulk, but the two reds that are going towards the right corner, they probably could be made to be a plant if Hossein could get to them. So he doesn't want to play off the two reds up the table towards the right cushion, doesn't want to move them. But that's an easy safety shot off the right-hand side of one of those reds, but you just bring it into open.
Yeah, and taking all that into consideration, I don't know why he's not considering playing this pot on this red to the left corner. Anyway, he's made his mind up, but he thinks he can play a good safety. Yeah, that red didn't pass the blue, but he'll be happy with that outcome. He's got a red safe-ish, not left anything on.
Yeah, clever shot.
Decided to go for the double. It's always risky, a double. If it doesn't go in, you're not certain when it's finished. Now, this red along the top cushion, Ronnie will be fancying this. This for the frame. He didn't fancy it before because he didn't have his hand on the table. I don't think he'll be turning it down this time. This red to go 70 points in front with 67 remaining.
Yeah, I watched Vafaei there. He tapped his thigh in appreciation of that pot from Ronnie.
8.
This has been a very, very focused session from the defending champion.
9.
He's looked bang on it from shot 1. He sent a message to not only Vafaei but the rest of the field very early on, okay, but
15.
well, it's probably the sharpest
16.
he's looked for a long time this season, actually.
Yeah, there was a few people questioning what sort of form he was in coming here, and after the first round, a lot of people were thinking, well, maybe he's not up for it this year, but nothing wrong with his
21.
performance. He's
22.
gone out there and let his cue do the talking.
$27. 28.
'Wonderful shot. Such a beautiful
33.
touch.
34.
Not too bothered now. Once we get to the dressing room, have a cup of tea. And he'll be quite happy with these first 4 frames, Stephen.
Yeah, he's
37.
delighted. I mean, he couldn't do much about that third frame, the pot that Hussein potted to the far right corner
39.
on that break, but everything else in this first session, Ronnie's been in complete control of.
42.
Very professional job.
46.
And
51.
looks of a mind to pot all the balls if he can. Well, the pink doesn't go in with that. So, very intriguing first 4 frames. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 3-1 ahead.
So far this season, Stuart just takes a couple of steps away from the table whilst the other side of the arena go out for the mid-session break.